And there goes my friend. Nice. Hello and welcome to another exterior video where I work on my truck. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. And on today's video, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be working on my truck. Well, I am working on my truck. As you can see, I'm doing something to it, but that's gonna be a different video. But today I have my friend coming over with his Ford Bronco Raptor, and we're actually gonna be working on his car again, and gonna be doing some electrical work there. Gonna try to install a couple of switch panels or something like that, and see where we're gonna install it. So it's not really exterior video, but it's still electrical. It still applies to any cars. So now I'm just gonna wait for him to come over and we're gonna get started.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so the plan is to build up some kind of shelf over here, because we gotta mount this better. We gotta mount this breaker fuse over here, and we have another relay switch. So trying to think what we can do over here. Original plan, I was thinking to build up a shelf over here, but then it's gonna be blocking the access over here. So maybe we're gonna make a couple of holes over here, or well, 4 holes, and mount the shelf to it, so this can be removed as one piece. But we're not gonna know until we try. Okay, so the plan is to build up a small shelf over here. For that, gonna use this aluminum. Still have some of it left. Gonna cut out a piece 1 foot by 7.5 long, and then gonna make up 2 holes here, 2 holes here. I'm also thinking to use this little stands over here, so it's lifted from here, because we have these clips we have to undo. That way you can should be able to squeeze your fingers in there and undo it. Because we gotta fit this box in there, we gotta fit this switch over there, and that breaker over there that's been hidden over there, been held with a zip tie. But for now I'm gonna mark it out. Already started marking it, and gonna have to cut it. So we're getting the wires from these lights directed to bring all the way to our fuse box over here, which is gonna be taken to this box. As we're working on that, I also need to cut out this piece now, so I can start working on a mounting platform itself. Alright, so I took some marks over here, so took some measurements. So that's where I'm gonna make the holes. That way the bolt on the right side is not gonna interfere with any fuses. So now I'm gonna drill this through, get the cover over here, mark it as well, and drill the cover. And then we can start assembling all it together. Okay, so we have the holes over here, we have the holes over here, and they even match. That's pretty great. So now we're gonna use these spacers, these plastic spacers I have just from the TV. I always keep them because you never know, sometimes you need them. And then I'm gonna use these bolts, 832 with the 832 lug washers. Now you may say, why you made the holes in the fuse box? Now the water is gonna go in. But before screwing this in, I'm gonna put the silicone around here, all these holes, so that's gonna hopefully keep all the moisture and water out. Okay guys, so this is the initial look. I think that's how it's gonna come out. We're actually gonna be reusing this screw. Gonna take this out, probably gonna even have to put a longer screw, maybe not, we'll see. So the breaker for the air bearing compressor in the back is gonna be mounted over here. The Auxbeam rock light switch module is gonna be over here, and this multi-relay fuse, whatever it calls, it's gonna be mounted over here. I think it's gonna look even pretty. It's gonna be working, functional, and even gonna look pretty. Alright guys, so now we're gonna be working on the roof lights. I know it says Baja lights, but they're actually Auxbeam lights. Don't pay attention to the labels, that's just for fun. So originally they were just using their factory, wherever the wiring harness it all came, but all of this we're gonna take out. All of this gonna get take out, and we're just gonna wire it up directly to this switch box over here, and it's just gonna be operating off those lights. So those lights just gonna work as a trigger. So the trigger wire is gonna go here and activate the output lights or whatever accessory we're gonna have over here. And as you can see guys, this is already all mounted. The 80 amp breaker over here for RB lights, for RB compressor in the back, and this is for all the accessories over here. I think it's coming out pretty good. Okay guys, so getting closer. So now I'm just gonna work on tying all the wires in place. So basically all the wires from the lights, let's say, the positive gonna go to one of these terminals and the negative we're gonna take over here. For now we have this negative post, so it's gonna be coming right off the battery, so that's pretty good, I think. And then our trigger wire is gonna go into here with another negative coming over here going to the battery. That's it. So gonna work on that. Alright guys, after spending some time doing the wire management, everything is done, everything is wired, everything is secured, it's bolted on, it's not going anywhere. And of course, if he ever needs to get access to that box, all he has to do is just remove the clips and the whole thing comes out. And I have a little sticker over here. Maybe it's gonna stay, maybe he's gonna remove it. But yeah, it worked out pretty good. So now we're just gonna test the lights one more time, make sure they work. So now we're gonna go through the switches. We have the main light is on, we have the new bumper lights are on, and a yellow light. I can see the yellow light over there through the covers. Very nice. It all works, guys. It even works. Alright guys, another mod successfully done. My friend is leaving, the lights are working, he's happy, that's the important part. To make him happy. Once again, this applies to any truck, any car, whatever we just did, the wiring, and it all worked. It's all very nice. I really like that new box that we just put there, because it doesn't have a wire sticking out. You just put new wires in there, screw it on, and it all works. So as always, I'm gonna leave all the links in the description to the stuff that we use, and if you guys have any questions, always feel free to ask. I'll try to do my best to help you out. So on this note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you might find helpful, and as always, until next time, everybody bye. And there goes my friend. Nice.